let's talk a little bit about bachata techniques. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Rasa the dancer is here. Today we're talking about bachata. One of my students had this question that I thought would be perfect for all of us to talk about. The question was, is bachata supposed to be more linear dance or more circular? He said, one of my students, that a lot of the people that he talks to say one thing and then others say other things. So is bachata linear or is it circular? That's the conversation. Okay, so if you look at the bachata, every time you start, you will do a basic step, and the basic step is usually side to side. But that's the bachata, the modern bachata that we dance in Europe and a lot of other places. But if you look at the original bachata where it comes from, Dominican Republic, they have all kinds of basics depending on the region. They sometimes go forwards and backwards as a basic. They sometimes do their box step as a basic, which is, maybe not circular, but it's definitely moving around, you know what I mean? So if you actually go to the roots, it's not really linear. But if you look at the modern bachata for what it is, we always start linear. However, I believe that, if you're dancing the modern bachata and not necessarily the authentic, I truly believe that the beauty is about mixing it up. If everything is linear, it's boring. Bachata basic step in modern bachata is quite simple. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, 8, tap. Yes? Every 10, prepare, go. If everything is linear, it's boring. So I think it is nice to incorporate some circular movements. What are circular movements? Things like turning together, changing direction. Things like doing little breakbacks and open breaks, and then again, changing direction. Maybe doing your little syncopated cha-cha steps. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you wrap them up. Maybe you will do a little taka-taka-tak around with a little syncopation, so you keep traveling around. Then as you're taking them out, you're changing direction again. That's the fun in it. So it's not about right or wrong. Authentic, it is more moving around. So you might call it circular or just moving around. So if you're dancing Dominican, of course. But if you're dancing the modern bachata, central bachata, then we start in the line and we have a line a lot of the times. But if you incorporate some circular movements, I think it just expands your bachata. And whoever tells you that the only way to dance is linear or circular, they don't really understand what this is about. Because bachata itself that we dance now, not the authentic bachata, but the bachata modern that we're dancing now, is already been stolen from so many different styles. Central bachata, zouk, and other influences. Bachata moderna is 10 patterns from salsa. Footwork, we steal from Dominicans. So it's like, come on. There is no such thing as you gotta be linear or circular. The only thing I will say that when you start dancing, structure is good. So if everything is just really madness and there's no structure whatsoever, for the follower personally, it gets a bit confusing. So as long as there's a little bit of structure, if it's linear, it's linear, if it's circular, it's circular, and you stick with the structure, I think it's just nicer for the follower in general. But overall, you make your own rules. As long as you're dancing to the music, following the beat, there's preparations, there's executions, and you see that your partner is enjoying themselves, you're making them safe, you're doing all the nice things without roughness. I think circular or linear, both goes. What do you think? Now, I really would like to know what you think about this, so feel free and tell me in the comments whether you think it should be a mix, whether it's linear, whether it's circular, what actually your teachers, from no matter where you're from, what are your teachers teaching you? I'm very curious to actually know. So let me know in the comments, and in the meantime, subscribe to my channel. We have a lot of awesome content here that you could keep on learning about salsa and bachata and other things. So if you want more bachata videos, click on those and keep on exploring. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.